Yeah, it's getting warm out here. It's Ted on the front porch, living down expectations. Got some more words for you on this humble day, and I think I have fever. Man, I've had the flu or something. Nose, you can probably tell, I'm talking funny, whatever. But the storm, I kind of figured that out, right? But I got something else to say I saw today on the news, kind of pissed me off. Well, it didn't really piss me off. I mean, I'm beyond getting pissed off anymore, but it kind of frustrates me. There was Mr. Romney. He was playing down his campaign because the storm was blowing people's houses away, and 100 of them were burning up in New York, and people were losing all kinds of shit, and it's incredible how much money that poor sucker's going to lose because he had it tied up in something. But, here he is in Ohio, and he's talking about, we need to be nice, and he's taking canned goods and putting them in a box for the poor people who don't have food because of the storm. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? How hypocritical is that? The son of a bitch could buy half a dozen grocery stores and move the whole thing truckloads at a time over there and not even feel it. Why don't he just go down to 4 or 5 Walmarts in Ohio, buy the goddamn store, and move all that stuff out? Go to a Walmart warehouse and back up there with a few dozen trucks. But no, he's here to put one can, this can, $10 worth of stuff in a box. There's a bee flying around here. Yeah, $10 worth of stuff in a box. Shit. I want you to know that's one of the reasons I'm sitting on my front porch. Because I've seen this kind of shit my whole fucking life. I have tried and given my last damn dollar. And I don't, there's been lots of times I didn't have a last dollar. But my goal has always been, of course I ran on this a lot, try to do something for people. In 2000, what was it? 5, I guess. We founded this organization 2004 and 5. We were going to build a foster care agency, and we had it all planned out. Even had the plans, the architectural plans drawn up by an architect who donated his skills and time. And I went to try to raise funds. And I'm standing in front of my board, and my wife and I poured every penny we have into this thing. We've rented a trailer, and her boss actually paid to get that trailer out here, and we had to pay the monthly lease on it, and the telephone, and all the things we needed. We're paying for that. And I'm standing in front of my board. It's like 12 people, I think, and all of them had far higher incomes than I did, and I'm telling them, after having been turned down for a grant from a local foundation, and I knew before I had talked to the board earlier, I said, these foundations want to see that we're getting some support from somewhere, not just pats on the back, but a few bucks in the bank, and so. They turned us down because I couldn't show that we had anything else. They're not there to provide a startup. And we needed 30 grand. We had to have $30,000 in the bank to get our license to do this thing. Not to mention, the building and all that. But, and here I was giving all my time, no pay. We had some volunteers out doing some stuff. And I'm standing in front of this board, and all of these people, a couple of them relatives, making far more than we did. Some of them. I mean, some of them were really making good money. And all of them were making more than we did, my wife and I. And I told them, I said, I need some money. I need you to donate. I need you to show me that you're supporting our organization. I need to go. I don't, you know, it doesn't matter how much, but I need you to give us something, because kids they're fucking dying out there. They're getting the shit beat out of them. They're being destroyed, and there's nobody to take care of them. Nobody. They're being left in the situation by CPS because there's nowhere to put them. And they all knew that. You know, I mean, they'd seen the kids that we had. You know, we were foster parents at the time, and I could tell them, you know, first-hand, second-hand, third-hand stories, and they all look at me and yeah, we understand all that stuff, you know, in this board meeting, and then we dismissed, and they all fucking walked out. One guy who I knew made a shitload of money gave me a check for what, $15? One considerate relative patted me on the back, said, "I'll give you some money on payday." No, it didn't happen. The rest of them walked out and didn't give me a fucking penny. Nothing. Now that's what you see with Mr. Romney there. They're going to say, "I care about this stuff." He's going to take these canned goods and he's going to put them in a box that somebody else fucking donated. You know, and he may throw a couple of $1,000s at them people too. Big fucking whoop. But don't you come to me and tell me you're compassionate, because you screw people over every damn day, and so did a lot of these people on this board in their job. You know, compassion doesn't exist in this damn country. We live in a country full of psychopaths who don't care anymore. You know, I watched a film about psychopaths yesterday, and shit. That's why I sit on my front porch, people, because people like Romney and people like Obama, it's just as bad. You know, just as bad. But at least Obama don't have all of that money to wave in our face like Mr. Romney does. You know what I mean? And here I sit on the front porch because, you know, fuck that. We are fucked because Romney is not going to do anything more than put a few cans in a box. And then he's going to stand up there and say, let's get rid of FEMA and let's get rid of public assistance and let's let all these fucking people starve. Right? So, you know, that was kind of a rant. Just had to get it out. Got it out. Dad, gum. Got that fucker out of there. And then I guess I'm done. Yeah, have a nice day.